the coil challenge, that's when a lot of drama and stuff started happening.
Baby, you know I don't pull out when we loving, touching and kissing and licking. No receiving your panties or something now. In my car, in my crib, I'm shining with this gold grill. I could give a what, how you feel. That booty and them toddlers on the grill. Take a bite of my blood, my hood.
What's up, MG Empire? Welcome back. It's your favorite high school sweetheart. It's Genecia here.
It's your boy King Tally.
And today's video, we're back with another lit video. So today's video, we are basically going to tell you guys about our experience on the reality TV show, the behind the scenes, the productions, YouTubers, the tea. So if you guys want to keep watching, be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't a part of the MG Empire, because we post lit banging videos every day at 3 p.m. So you guys know the grind is real. We're trying to give you guys the content you guys deserve. So leave a comment down below and let's get on with this video. Far as the reality TV show aspect, like the production, it was very different. Like the fact that the cameras are constantly in your face, trying to get every angle, expression, what's going on. So it was very new to us because we basically always film with like one camera stationary, or vlogging. It's just us. We don't really have like a secondary person that follow us around. So it was very new in that type of space. So we had to, and we had to pretend like the camera wasn't there as well. So at first it was hard, but as the show went on, it was kind of easier to like forget about the cameras and be more in the moment.
After the first day. After the first day, it was like, okay.
Yeah, because we kind of, it was like that warming up with everybody, because I never met any other YouTuber. We never met any other YouTuber, so we were kind of like timid.
It was like you had a bunch of other YouTubers
that knew each other.
Obviously, you know, the people that knows each other that's around.
Right.
That was there. And then you had us from the east side, you know what I'm saying, and other people.
It was positive vibes. Like everyone there was just like positive vibes, friendly. No one was like being stuck up or being better than everybody.
After like the competition was over, it was like, okay, so, you know, like what about to do,
Yeah, everyone.
But obviously, when it was competitive mode, everybody was in competitive mode.
Right. So speaking of competitive mode, so for the first challenge, it was the Dodgeball challenge, and as you guys know, we won and got immunity.
We just had to pretty much turn our back around, put our hands in a rope, and make sure it stayed in there. If our hands got out, we were out. So mind you how difficult that is when you're getting hit by, as y'all guys seen, football, basketballs, you know, dodgeball. But
at first, we just thought that it was just a dodgeball, being blindfolded, and the last one standing wins. But I guess as time went on and they saw that no one was getting out, they kind of toughened the stakes. And started throwing things at us that was like questionable, because at one point I didn't even know what was being thrown at me until I took the once I took off the blindfold, that's when I saw like the aftermath on the floor, like on the walls, eggs, ice, football. I mean, you guys saw the clips.
That right there was I believe to be the reason why they have us set out for the next challenge, what we'll explain to them.
Yeah. So during that, what we endured, it was very painful. There was a point in time where like, I got hit and Manny was like, baby, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, babe? Are you okay? Do you want to quit? Do you want to quit, baby? You want to quit? And I'm like, I don't like being labeled as a quitter. I'm very competitive. So I'm like, no, babe, I'm okay. Like, I was just trying to hold back the tears because
she was crying.
Yeah, I had got, like, it was like a little slit and it was bleeding after I saw it when I took off the blindfold. But I got hit and I was just like, oh my gosh. Yeah. Did I get hit in the head?
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, I got hit in the head.
Hit in the head and hit on the side. She was taking hits, but I started, I know y'all might be asking when did I get hit. It was pretty much, they didn't show it. It was the last, when we was like all on the line. And obviously, you know, me being muscular, they was literally trying to like,
they was trying to.
Like, oh, he's strong. Like,
he can't. Let's take him out. And that's how we knew he was like, babe, they're attacking us.
I told her, I said they're gonna get me. I was like, I know they're gonna get me. But I was like, man, I'm from the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? I take all that. You know,
take it. We're strong out here. You feel me?
I take all that. So they was literally trying to get me. So the next challenge was the spelling bee.
Which was supposed to be filmed after we came from the club.
But as you know.
But a lot of things happened that night. As you guys seen, a lot of stuff happened on camera and off camera, to the fact that
they were just like, we'll just do it in the morning.
Yeah. As you guys know, for the club scene, we got on the bus, and you guys saw that I was right direct behind the drama. Well, Carmen was beside me at the time when she tapped on me and she was like, hey girl, let me know if Corey do anything, like let me know, because she wanted me to look out for her because she already knew something was going to go down. So I was like, I got you. Like, I never talked to Carmen a day in my life, but you know, it's girl code. You know, I will hope someone would do the same for me if it came from Annie, you know, like girls should, you know. We all experience those times where we need to look out for each other, like keep an eye on him, you know, keep an eye on him. So she was telling me to keep an eye on Corey, and at the time I didn't know Christy, so you know, someone's asking me to look out for them, and I got you. So I saw what was going on. I was like, why is he laughing? I was telling her what was going on. I told her like, oh, she has her arm around Corey and stuff like that. So I was just giving her the intel because that's what your girl got to do, you know? So after that, she started getting heated.
I was minding my business.
You weren't near me though.
I was next to Neek.
Yeah, he was next to Neek, like kind of in the back. You guys saw the setup.
I was the gentleman that was.
Dang, press.
No, jokes aside.
Yeah. He's always a gentleman. We were headed to the club. We got to the club. It was just like, you know, everyone had fun, drinks, dance. So we were like dancing, cameras everywhere. You know, there was a point in time where King and Nair got on the DJ. They was playing some hits. That's when like the music started playing good, because before they were playing music, it wasn't turned up as to when they got on the DJ and started putting on music, and that's when it got more lit and everyone was starting cranking. Yeah, so we were just lit.
It was freaky.
Yeah, we was all on the bar dancing.
I didn't know they were showing me like that, but we was freaky. So.
I didn't know that either. It was a point in time where we were just like this. And I was like,
But there was some freaky mess going on. I would have kept a PG. But anyway, it don't matter. Obviously, I'm not a drinker.
Or a club guy. He doesn't even go to the clubs.
I like to travel and snuggle and cuddle and look at Netflix and chill.
Play Call of Duty with his girl.
You know, just I'm adventurous. I'm a Sagittarius.
I mean, I like that too, but I also love to dance. You know,
I mean, like I said, I don't mind doing that. That's another thing. It's side note. I don't mind doing that. It's just, you know, we could do some cha-cha, you know, salsa dance. You know, it's just something different. You know, what I'm saying? Yeah, something different. But that's just me. Like in a different country, you know, just different vibe. Just experience something new. I like to experience new things. So after the club, funny bus ride because of Joel.
Because that's when they told us that, okay, now we're going back home. Y'all lit. We're about to do the next challenge, which is the spelling bee. We was there. Oh my God. So now everyone's preparing, throwing words at each other.
Yeah,
Joel was like,
I'm going to spell every word. I literally was cracking up because of how confident he was, and you know, it was funny. You know what I'm saying? And I believed him too. He was literally laughing. Like,
we were all laughing. It was
him trying to spell the words, you know, a little lit.
But you know, we were a little tipsy. I wasn't like lit, but I mean, I had like a few shots and a drink. So to my recollection, I believe that something happened.
Recollection.
Something happened to where A lot of people were still mad about the dodgeball contest, but I do know they sat down and talked to us. It was like 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, I think. No, it was like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And they sat down and talked to us, and they were basically telling us, like, you know, what was happening, what we can and what can we do, and then also the fact that the challenges from here on out is going to progress and then be a little bit more like brutal. So like, because people, because we were asking, a lot of YouTubers were asking, like, is it going to get harder from the dodgeball? Because that was the first challenge. And if we were enduring this and people had bruises, nuts, bleeding, and stuff like that, we couldn't imagine what would happen. We couldn't imagine what was going to happen these next course of these challenges. So we were kind of scared. I was scared because I didn't know, like, shoot, what did we get ourselves into?
For the challenge, we did, after they explained what we can and cannot do in the house. So it was just
but they were saying outside is off limits.
Right, so
inside of the house only.
So pretty much, yeah. Everybody participated. Some people went to sleep because of the fact that
it was late.
It was late, and the spelling bee was early in the morning.
So people wanted to kind of rest. But a bunch of us YouTubers, which you guys will see that video of us, you know, going around the house playing hide and seek. You guys will see that. I'm not going to try to spoil anything. You guys got to wait for that video if you guys haven't seen it already.
I failed. The next day, Damien pretty much up, waking everybody up, coming across, you know, just going across the, walking through the mansion, yelling, going to people's rooms, yelling, you know, saying, hey, wake up, time to let's go, da da da. So what we had on, pretty much, as you guys saw, you know,
was our pajamas.
Clothes, come downstairs and
do the spelling bee.
Alright, so that's what we did. Yep.
It's kind of hard because, first of all, your girl, I'm not going to too long on her, but your girl is very smart, and I feel as though being under pressure, you're watching a spelling bee, you're like, oh, I know that word, I know how to spell that word, but when you have a camera, you have everybody around you, and it's on the spot, and it's a timer, and you're actually doing it, it's a whole different story, especially when you're hearing other people spell words, and it kind of messes you up because you have to think about how it's spelled. Yeah, I second guess myself so many times how to spell it, and then he spells it.
Smart. I'm like, I just say it again. I said it again just in case they didn't hear it. And I'm like, oh wow. I realized I forgot the H. Second round. Before the second round started, actually, we was talking, and they was like, you know, telling us we should sit out. And I was talking, you guys couldn't hear me. I was saying, can we double our immunity, you know, because you heard the guy, you know, the host pretty much, he was like, be smart, be smart. I was literally going to do this because I felt like we can actually win this. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I didn't want to use an immunity for that, you know, spelling bee.
Right. And I thought you can use your immunity if you lost. But we didn't lose. We were just the first ones to go out. We weren't like...
Yeah, I mean, as you saw, people, it was just
they're just trying to get the winner.
The last couple to be there will be eliminated. I'm going to be honest, like, nah, just sit out, just sit out. So I felt as though by us sitting out, it was just like...
It was their choice. Like, we didn't choose to use our immunity for that.
Because of the dodgeball. That was just my opinion.
So the next challenge is the cooking challenge. And for that challenge, the reason why you probably didn't see us in the beginning, me, Manny, and Melissa was upstairs. Like, we didn't hear anyone call us down, say, hey, we're doing the next challenge. And I'm like, where is everybody? Why is it so quiet? So we go downstairs and we see it's filming. So we told our manager, like, hey, we're right here. And it was like, oh shoot. But they already did the intro. So we was like, it's fine. So they just gave us our aprons and gave us our spot. And we were kind of off to the side. But, you know, it's all fine. For the cooking challenge, it was very like intense. Like, my heart was racing, time crunch.
It was intense because everybody, you had people literally taking a lot of stuff, but they didn't need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And we needed some ingredients like the butter. Yeah, it was Nair and Jalen. They took a whole stick of butter. Nikki King took a whole stick of butter. And then when they realized like, oh, we needed like a slice, that's when everyone came to them and like they were sharing.
It was pretty much everybody quickly get to the ingredients, grab what you're supposed to need.
Yeah.
And that's it. And like I said, people were just grabbing
anything. It was like
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I didn't cook, so I was just.
Yeah, he was just assisting because he's not really a cook. So Melissa, she knew how to do the French toast good, and I knew how to do an omelet and sauce. We both knew how to do sausages. Sausages are easy. Just like cook a little bit on one side, flip it over, do the rest. So we try to be perfection as possible to the T of the picture. And once we got that down, they called us over. We got to the table, and what was like nerve-wracking was like they kept looking at our plate, and you know when Damien said, "Oh, y'all sides look cut off." Right? And it was just itching me. I was like, I gotta say something. I'm gonna say something because I'm gonna fight for us to stay here, you know? I said, well, I went according to the picture, and the picture had it both of the sides sliced off so you can see the inside of the omelet. And he was like, oh, okay.
They both were. They was like, okay.
It was like, oh, she's trying to fight for her spot.
She explained herself. So.
Yeah, so I had to do that just to explain myself, so they understood why it was cut off.
And in the end, to look at the video and see that they were stuck up. You know, they said our name, meat. Pretty much everybody was
on the left side of the table.
On the right side of the table.
It was left side to us.
Left side to us, right side to them. Which then I was like. Oh, snap. So, as you saw, she was excited.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
So, penalty was, obviously.
To eat.
Your opponent's plate. So, but the twist was they had to switch partners.
Right, so and be fed.
Yeah, the girls
had to feed the guys. And when we were seeing off camera, behind the scenes, we were all saying it was messed up.
Well, one, because the fact that it could be sabotaged a little bit because, hell, would you feed, the opponent food quick?
Yeah, well, not even that. It's about who would eat someone else's food. Like, you don't know what you put in there.
That was the issue. And
so it could be undercooked, which was messed up. And the fact of it is, like, Jordan and Sierra's food looked disgusting. We were all saying, like, how is your omelet green? Like, how do you make green eggs and ham? Like,
I didn't see it.
It was green.
I just heard it. People talking about
we were all saying that. Like, how do you make green omelet? Like, it looked undercooked.
As you saw the guy, he didn't want to eat it because of the fact that it was uncooked.
Yeah, Sierra was telling him that I wouldn't even eat this if it was you. So if the person that's cooking it is saying that, then the dude is not going to eat that food, So I felt bad that they had to leave because they came second place in the Dodgeball challenge and they won the spelling bee, and then they had to go because of undercooked food. They were basically fighting for their ways to win challenges too.
That was the two main issues.
So for the next challenge,
which was the swimming pool challenge.
I couldn't go in the water because I just had a baby and it wasn't my 6 weeks yet, and my C-section cannot be exposed to the pool. Some of the girls didn't want to go in the water, so they were trying to figure out a way that we can still participate in challenge but without the girls going in the water. So they came up with the guys going in, the guys handing the girls the fishes, and then we run to the bucket. And the
water that we was in just felt a little bit rough, and like I said, you really could not see. Like y'all seen it, you really couldn't see. I'm not gonna throw anybody on the bus, but you just hear people saying that, they weren't playing fair, but the rules were to go into the water, grab one fish at a time, come back. The people that was talking also reminded us that we had immunity, because we almost forgot. And, pretty much they almost forgot, D&D.
I think they did forget, because if we would never said anything, we would have went home. Like, all the YouTubers that was there, they was like, you better speak up, like, you got immunity, you shouldn't be going home. So that's when we told them, we were like packing up, about to go, and then we went downstairs, talked to them. will talk to our boss and say like, don't we have immunity? And long story short, next thing you know, she was like, okay, let me see, let me talk to them. And then we still didn't know, you know, we still thought we were still going home, because I'm like, she didn't say, oh yeah, sure. She was like, let me talk to them. I'm like, that didn't really give us hopes that we were gonna stay until they came upstairs and was like, you know, you're staying. I'm like, oh shoot, yay, we got another chance.
On to the next one, which is the fear factor eating contest.
It was like, put on something nice, get dressed up. We're gonna take you guys to dinner.
I found that to be some BS.
Yeah, I was like, nah, like something's going on. We're not about to eat, you know, because we've been eating basically off scenes, you know, behind the scenes. It's like the whole day of production, guys, is like a very long day. Like, when I mean we were filming from sun up to sundown, that's how long we were filming for. And just like, you know, eating in between filming, it's a lot, because like we get tired, but we have to keep that entertainment and, you know, energy up for the cameras.
It was that day, specifically that
we were
day,
hungry.
We literally was
extremely
up since that morning, filming all the way until the last evening.
Yeah, so we filmed the spelling bee, which was early in the morning. Then we filmed the cooking challenge, and then
the swimming pool.
Was that all in one day?
That's all in one day.
For real?
That's. We spent the night at the hotel. The third day.
So it was only 2 days of filming. I just forgot. So we filmed 4 episodes in one day. Mind you, we're tired. Doing makeup, hair, outfit changes, setups. It was like exhausting.
Also, besides that, we also had to get stuff to the side to, you know, agree to a disclosure.
Oh yeah, to a consent. That, you know, what we're about to do, we have the consent for, and I'm like, yo, this is more scary. First it was the dodgeball, so what could be more brutal than that? You know, that we have to talk to a camera and say, I consent to doing these next challenges.
Yeah, because they, like I said, they didn't, I mean,
you know?
I definitely respect, you know, what they were doing.
I mean, because so no one can sue or anything. Yeah. We did that. That was nerve-wracking. My mind frame from then on was scary. That's why I was like, what are they bringing out? When we sat down at the table, I was like, what are they bringing out? I don't want to eat a cricket. I don't want to eat grasshopper. I don't want to eat a roach. Like, that's what just all going through my head.
That's what it was. I mean, I already knew it was going to be something. One of those type of things. Worms, something.
Yeah.
But luckily for us, you got the honey.
Yes.
Bees, whatever.
And you guys could probably hear me saying, babe, like I was just getting like really antsy with him, because I didn't want to lose, because from that point on I'm like, we don't have immunity no more. No. So I'm going to be the first one. I don't care if it was a race or not.
No, it wasn't.
They say the last one to finish.
It wasn't really a race.
The last one that had the least. No, the last one that has the least amount of food on their plate. So what if everyone was rushing?
No, it was.
Well, no, I'm saying, what if everyone was rushing? We don't know what everybody was doing.
Everybody probably had. Other people had like bugs, things. So if they ate the main dish, you know what I'm saying, like a chicken or whatever the case, then they would have had to go back and possibly eat the bugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it was just my.
But for us, it was just honey. I was like, yo.
No, that was not. That was a rush.
No, she was just paranoid and wanted to just be the first.
You had one scoop.
I wasn't doing that.
You had one scoop. I had the rest of the cone, guys.
Find out
the rest.
You couldn't eat. You was not supposed to eat.
Eat the wax. So I was like,
that's your fault.
I'm like eating the honeycomb and the honey, and I'm like chewing forever, and I'm like, what the heck? And then Bianca heard me, and she was like, you know, you don't have to eat the wax, right? After we finished filming that, what happened?
Her stomach was hurting.
Yo.
I was fine. So I was just jolly.
Yo, I was sick to my stomach. Like, when I mean sick, I felt like I was about to pass out. I was nauseated. I was getting heat flashes.
Then she had a breast pump.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's another thing, guys. breast pumping every 2 to 3 hours to make sure.
That's the reason why we wasn't downstairs.
Oh yeah, that was.
Because she had a breast pump.
Yes, I forgot all about that.
So for those who was wondering as far as how she kept up with a breast pump, she was still breast pumping.
Yes.
Off camera. She was a superwoman. She was good on that. She did her thing.
Yeah.
So you're a props for that.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of late to like everything.
And we pretty much had to get ready to do the last challenge, which was the walk across the fire or whatever. And
let me tell you, the coil challenge, that's when a lot of drama and stuff started happening, which
It's because it's the last. I understand. Understand, people. It's the last challenge.
Yes.
People are going to be a little bit more. It's because they made it. You know
right. They made it all this way.
Everybody made it. The people that made it to the last one. So it's like, oh snap. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, I can literally win this. So it's like, alright, let's go. You know.
Everyone's emotions up.
Partner, like, let's go. Let's do this. So
yeah.
Like I said. Off camera, everybody was great.
Yeah.
During the competition,
that's when everybody was like, you know, because I get it. It's overwhelming. That coils was getting in our head. Who wants to step on fire? Nobody. We first was obeying the rules of the 2-layer socks, right? Well, Melissa told us that this is what everyone else is doing. So she gave us a heads up. We started to do that. Starting to get easy for everybody. They started to get harder for us. They told us to remove the layers. So I was like, well, now we go across. It burned because we didn't show that it was affecting us. That's when people was like, oh, they still got something in their socks. Behind the scenes, they was like, well, they still got stuff in their socks, or their socks are thicker. You need to check their stuff. So Bianca and Damien went around and checked everybody's socks, and then they was saying they're good, and then they was talking about our socks is more thicker than everybody's, and I was saying, like, Manny was telling me to chill, but I was like, no, like, it's not our fault that our socks are thicker. Like, this is what we packed in our luggage. If that's the case, production provided socks, so it's all even square, right? But if that wasn't the case, it's fair game.
These are my socks that I wear.
Yeah.
Again, I passed out some of my socks.
Yeah, he passed out socks to Melissa.
I don't know who I passed out
to. Melissa and Michaela. And we was gonna give it to Jalen, but Manny's socks was being passed to everybody, and I felt bad that he wasn't gonna be wearing socks and when we go home, because they were all gonna be burnt from the coils. So I was saying, like, I'm sorry guys, like, I'm not gonna keep passing out his socks because he will be left with nothing unless you guys are gonna be reimbursing him, because he's being nice and passing out his socks. So we gave it to Melissa, we gave it to Michaela, and after that, people still had stuff to say. They were trying to start drama, like, you know how reality TV show, like, oh, like, this person is getting brought up, so they were like, hey, Genecia said this, and they were trying to start something between them, but I was like, no, I didn't. I'm trying to be nice. I was just, like, stating the fact that it's not our fault that we have a specific brand of socks. You know what I mean? It wasn't even that big a deal, and the fact that everyone was targeting us, it made me even so much madder to the fact that, okay, you want me to prove it? I'll prove it that I can withstand this heat on my feet. So that's why Manny didn't partake on the last challenge, because I had everything to prove, because I feel like everyone was just ganging up on us.
It's what she wanted. Like I said.
No, I'm saying that's why you didn't, because I said, no, babe, I don't want you to go. Like, I don't want you to go for me. I want to go. I have something to prove. Let me prove to them that, oh, since my socks is so cold, blah, 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 let me show you on this last challenge that I can do it. You know what I mean? And I was trying to represent for the girls, like I said.
You didn't see it on my face because, like I said, that's what I'm used to doing, is holding it all in. Because, I mean, like I said, I'm not throwing anybody on the bus. It is what it is.
Right.
Because of, like I said, how they was... But pretty much throughout the whole competition, I know what was going on. I didn't say anything because, like I said, I mean, we're new coming here.
Within their little circle.
Into an area where, you know, you have people who are well acquainted. I'm not saying anything. It's
right.
Like, okay, you're gonna say, like I said, pretty much everything I'm telling you guys because I heard it. You know, I mean, y'all know me. I don't really talk.
You know, we don't have to fabricate anything.
I don't really talk. Y'all know me. So it's like, pretty much, like I said, you know, when they kept, you know, with certain people it was like trying to say, hey, you know, check the socks. You know, it's just like a part of me, the savage side. Like, you know, me literally wanting to go straight savage mode, want to like full on put people on blast.
Right.
That's what I say. So pretty much, yeah, a lot of people that backed out the very last challenge because everybody pretty much was making it to the very end. And obviously those three, Vaughn, the Queen, and King.
Was the last three standing.
Last three. Like I said, I didn't do it because she had something to prove.
Right.
Yeah. So I had her, as you saw, I ran over there to check on her.
Yeah, and I was holding back the tears.
Yeah. King couldn't celebrate his, you know, honor his celebration because he was checking on her.
Yeah.
He dapped me up. Like I said, y'all didn't really see all that, but he dapped me up. He stayed over there for a minute. He was checking on her, and
we switched cameras, by the way, guys. So if the quality is different in the angle, it's because our camera died. So now I'm recording on my phone. Yeah. So
yeah, pretty much everybody was just coming over
to, you know,
check on her, congratulate her, especially all the females, you know, let them know that she did her thing.
Right. During that time, my feet was on fire. I never experienced any type of pain like that before. It was to the point where, like, all the blood was just rushing to my feet. And it was stinging. I couldn't get up. I couldn't get up. I was
had to carry her from where she was to another section outside.
Bianca and Damien was talking to Em and Vaughn, and then King and Nick. I was off to the side, and they were kind of telling me to shush, even though like they wasn't really trying to be mean, but obviously they had to keep with production because they had the house for a certain amount of time. So I was screaming, trying to hold it in, but then now I'm like holding it like, and like people are trying to tend to my feet, and I'm just like holding it in. I'm like to the pillow, just holding it in. My feet are burning, and now that I'm laying on a certain side, I feel like all the blood was just rushing to one foot, but the other foot was fine because that's what it was at that moment. Like, I guess my brain was trying to say it out. So during that point, it was just on fire. So after that, they was like, we gotta move you. Are you ready to be moved? Like, can you walk? I'm like, no, I cannot walk. Like, it hurts and burns. Like, I cannot walk. So Manny carried me all the way from outside to upstairs to a room. The room that we were staying in for the coil challenge.
The room that y'all saw us in.
Yeah, that's the room.
Came in before the hot rock.
Yeah, when they saw us wrapping up our feet, that's the room we were in. So I was laying across that bed. Yeah. I was like, babe, are you sure you got me? I know I'm heavy. I just had a baby. I'm thinking I'm like this huge.
I did not work out for 3 months. So
he's carrying 100. You're carrying 180 pounds, you know, in his arms. And I'm like so thankful for that. We were the last ones in the house. This is something no one knows. We were the last ones in the house. When I mean last ones, we were with the owner of the house, and it was just me and Manny. Lights were off. She was saying like, hey, are you guys ready to leave? But then when she saw that I was severely injured, she turned back on the elevator so I can get on the elevator to go down because I could not walk down the steps at all. Like, that's how messed up I was. I sat on my luggage while we were looking for hotels because obviously we're not from the area. We had to look for a hotel and something near the airport because we weren't trying to Uber so far away from the airport. So we're doing all that while I'm in pain. And the owner's like trying to lock up her house. So